Hey, guys, welcome to this video. It is all about the scariest things in our universe. I know what you're thinking, but there are no scary things in our universe. But that's not true. I know it might seem like everything's pretty chill out there, but just because we can't see them doesn't mean they aren't there. So let's get going with some of the most terrifying things out there. Some of the things that people have discovered in our universe are absolutely terrifying. I don't mean terrifying, as in they're scary to look at, but rather, they're terrifying because what they represent could be so detrimental to life on Earth if we don't figure out how to control them. In this video, I will give you some information on what these terrifying things are and why they should scare us all. Number 1. Dark matter. In the early 20th century, astronomers noticed that there were significantly more galaxies than should be visible based on the amount of light that they were emitting. This meant that the universe contained an invisible form of matter called dark matter. Dark matter is a hypothetical form of non-luminous matter which does not emit or absorb electromagnetic radiation, but which interacts with other forms through gravitational effects. Unlike normal baryonic matter, which comprises most familiar substances like air and water, dark matter is invisible to normal telescopes and can only be examined indirectly by its gravitational effect on visible objects such as stars or galaxies. Observations showed that galaxies rotate faster than they should if all their mass was made up by ordinary baryonic particles like protons and neutrons. This led physicists to propose an alternative theory. There must be some kind of new type of particle. One that doesn't interact directly with light, acting as an invisible source for this extra gravitational pull. Number 2. Dark energy. You probably know that the universe is expanding. But do you know that it's doing so at an increasing rate? That's what astronomers have found, and their best guess for why this might be is dark energy. Dark energy is a hypothetical form of energy that permeates all of space, tending to accelerate the expansion of the universe. Dark energy was first proposed in 1998 by two teams led by Saul Perlmutter, Adam Rees, Brian Schmidt and Michael Turner, who were studying Type Ia supernovae to measure how fast our universe is expanding. Their theory was based on Einstein's general theory of relativity, which states that space has physical properties such as density and pressure. They suggested that these properties can change over time and mass affects how quickly objects move through space. Number 3. Black holes. Black holes are regions of space where the gravitational pull is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape. According to NASA, the boundary of the black hole is called the event horizon. The size and mass of a black hole depend on its age and size. Younger ones have smaller masses, while older ones are larger. Number 4. Quasars. Quasars are the most distant objects in our universe. They're powered by supermassive black holes at the center of galaxies, which have a very powerful and bright energy output. The one in our Milky Way, known as the Sagittarius A black hole, has an energy output 10 times that of our Sun. Number 5. Solar flares. Solar flares are the most powerful explosions in our solar system. They occur when magnetic fields on the Sun's surface become tangled and untangle, releasing huge amounts of energy into space. Solar flares also cause coronal mass ejections, which are massive clouds of electrically charged particles that hurtle towards Earth at speeds up to 2 million miles per hour. If these particles hit our atmosphere, they can cause damage to satellites and power grids, interfere with GPS signals, or even knock out communications networks on land or at sea. The most common form of solar flare is called an X-class flare. These happen when magnetic fields on the surface of the Sun become twisted up like rubber bands inside an electromagnet. When this happens, they can snap back and release their pent-up energy as powerful bursts of radiation. The light from solar flares can be seen by humans as far away as Mars. These huge bursts of energy don't just affect us here on Earth. They also create beautiful auroras around our planet, and even other planets. The northern lights are caused by charged particles from a CME hitting Earth's atmosphere at high speeds. When those particles collide with nitrogen atoms high up in the stratosphere, red photons emerge from each collision along with an electron from one atom that attaches itself to another nearby atom, causing them both to glow green or blue depending on which color emitted during collisions between electrons and nitrogen nuclei they absorb most strongly. Number 6. Neutron stars. Neutron stars are the densest objects in our universe. They're formed when a star collapses and its core becomes so dense that it can no longer support itself against gravity, causing it to collapse into a singularity. The strong gravitational field of a neutron star shapes the surrounding spacetime into an extremely spherical configuration. The surface gravity on a neutron star is about 2 times 1011 times that of Earth's surface gravity, making it impossible for matter to escape from their surface. However, if you happen to fall down toward one at any rate faster than freefall, you'll find yourself unable to stop until you hit bottom. And even then there's little hope for survival, as these things tend not only have incredibly high gravitational fields but also very strong magnetic fields as well that serve as death traps due to their ability to tear apart anything with an electrical charge passing through them too close by. Number 7. Death of the Sun. Our Sun is an average-sized star, but it's very special. It's only 5 billion years old, and it'll burn for another 5 billion before it dies out. The Sun will expand into a red giant, engulfing Mercury and Venus along with Earth before slowly cooling down to become a white dwarf. A small glowing ball of matter that still glows because of its heat. White dwarfs are the final stage in life for most stars. However, some scientists believe our Sun may have enough mass to turn into a black dwarf instead. A black dwarf is an object that has cooled down significantly but continues to emit radiation due to its gravitational pull on surrounding objects. Number 8. Red dwarfs. There are many red dwarfs in our universe. Red dwarfs are the most common type of star, making up an estimated 75% of all stars. Red dwarfs can be as small as 12% the mass of our Sun, and they can also be much bigger. The biggest red dwarf is called VY Canis Majoris. It's about 3 times larger than the Earth and it lives for 1 trillion years. That's 10,000 times longer than humans have been around. The smallest red dwarf is called LHS 404 and it's only 3 times heavier than Jupiter. It lives for around 5 billion years, which is pretty short compared to VY Canis Majoris, but still longer than humans will last on Earth. Red dwarfs don't live forever though. Eventually their nuclear fuel runs out, so they'll start dying off one by one until there are none left. Number 9. The Great Attractor. The Great Attractor is a gravitational anomaly in space. It's a large concentration of matter that's pulling our galaxy and other galaxies towards it at speeds of up to 250 km per second. Scientists don't know much about this phenomenon, but they think that it may be made up of clusters of galaxies which are aligned with each other as they move through the universe. The universe is a fascinating place, and there are many scary things that we don't know about. Final thoughts. I hope this video has given you a better understanding of the scary things that are out there in our universe. There are many more out there that I didn't talk about, but hopefully this list gave you an idea of just how vast and terrifying it can be at times. Thanks for watching and be sure to check out these related videos you may enjoy.